Hey, thanks for clicking today on HISD Now. We're heading to Wheatley High School, where I caught up with a hometown coach leading the next generation on the court. Plus, we're hearing from HISD's Chief of Strategic Initiatives about the proposed 1882 partnerships with a key vote happening this week. And important reminders on Future 2, virtual school, and much more. It is Tuesday, March 24th. If you're new here, Campus Close-Up is our weekly segment where we spotlight a select school across HISD, and this week we're at the historic Wheatley High School. And let me tell you, what an incredible campus. You can feel the history as you walk the halls, seeing the faces of those who came before. And there's so much pride here with a real sense of legacy that still lives on today. And while I was there, I caught up with the basketball coach David Burrell. We talked about this past season, the brother and sisterhood his teams are building, and the life lessons students are learning both on and off the court. And get this, he's a proud Wheatley alum who's happy to be back where it all started for him. You were telling me a little bit as we were walking over here that you're a product of this campus, right?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me a little bit about that and kind of what brought you back here if you can.
It's a no-brainer. Once I got the call to come here, to be able to come back to my community, be a head coach, doing something I love, and a teacher, it was a no-brainer. So, good choice.
I've got much more with Coach Burrell and his players up on our Instagram and Facebook pages, so be sure to check that out.
This is a super exciting time in our district to allow so much innovation to come into practice. The work that we've done around NES, and now the leverage of what we're doing around Future 2, and to think through what an SB 1882 partnership could start to look like for schools that have been doing their role and their work really well over a number of years, to think about how can we get out of their way. And if you feel like you can do this work better than the district, how can we move ourselves out of the way to really allow you to accelerate? So think about lanes that schools are sitting in, and think about the HOV lane being the Autobahn that you allow cars to go and travel as quickly as they need to and carry things with them. There's still a lane that they have to operate within, but they can get to where they want to much faster.
And that was Orlando Riddick, HISD's Chief of Strategic Initiatives, talking about the proposed 1882 partnerships. As we've reported, these partnerships would allow 4 of our high-performing high schools to partner with nonprofits, which in turn would give them more flexibility and access to additional resources. Now, several parents, students, and staff from the 4 schools spoke in support of the partnerships at last week's board meeting. Take a listen.
As a student who has spent the last 4 years learning and creating at Energy, I'm here to support Energy moving forward with an 1882 partnership because it protects the opportunities that shaped who I am today. At Energy, learning looks different. I've worked on interdisciplinary projects like fighting food deserts, where I learned how to reach out to professionals, CAD design garden beds, and make real beds for a real impact in community gardens and at Energy. Energy has also given me access to real-world experiences.
The SB 1882 partnership will give our teachers autonomy and funding needed to meet these requirements. Last year, several of my peers turned down prestigious summer arts programs because our academic calendar didn't have that flexibility. The SB 1882 partnership will allow for adaptable scheduling, expanded opportunities, and additional resources, and most importantly, will retain what makes HSPVA so special.
The Board of Managers is expected to vote on those proposed contracts this Thursday during a special meeting. In the meantime, you can learn more about our 1882 partnerships on our YouTube channel. We have stories from each high school about those proposed partnerships and what it could look like for each school. HISD is also hiring, and if you've ever been to one of our hiring fairs, take a look at this. Hundreds of eager candidates showed up this past weekend at our latest fair at Del Mar. Now, candidates are able to meet and interview with leaders from any of our campuses, and district leaders are also on site to share more, interview candidates on the spot, and even make same-day job offers. And we're doing this all again this coming Saturday at Del Mar from 8 a.m. until noon. But before then, you can learn more virtually. We're hosting a Teach and HISD info session tomorrow on Teams from 4:30 to 5:30 p.m. Now, you'll need to register. I'll drop that link for you in the video description. And from teaching here to starting your educational journey here, parents with little ones, don't forget that our pre-K school choice applications are open right now through April 17th. Remember, HISD's pre-K programs give our youngest learners a strong start by focusing on early literacy, social development, and building the foundation for long-term success in the classroom. And the process is easy. You can apply online, submit required documents, and find important dates and much more all in one place. That's schoolchoice.houstonisd.org. Before we go, just a few quick important reminders. First, we are still taking applications for our future 2 schools, C. Martinez and Gregg Elementary. These are the 2 new pre-K through 8th grade campuses that are launching next school year. Visit Future 2 on our website to see if this different kind of school day is right for your student. And also, virtual Launchpad applications are still open. That's our new virtual school option for eligible 9th and 10th grade students. We've got a full article up on the HISD Now District News page, so take a look and see if this could be a good fit for your student. Well, that is it for today on HISD Now. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button because it really helps out the channel. Until then, I'll see you right back here tomorrow.